This episode of On the Limb podcast is brought to you in part by Stick Tamer Bow Silencers. Are you a traditional archery hunter or shooter? Stick Tamer was specifically designed for the recurve shooter. Made of a hybrid foam rubber material, Stick Tamer is designed to deaden string slap and limb vibration. Stick Tamer reduces limb and string noise, water resistant, and will last shot after shot. Made in the USA from a hybrid foam rubber for durability. To purchase Stick Tamer and for more information, visit threeriversarchery.com and blackwidowbows.com. Stick Tamer Bow Silencers are available exclusively at threeriversarchery.com and blackwidowbows.com. Folks, welcome to another episode of On the Limb podcast, brought to you by the West Virginia Division of Natural Resources, where deer camp becomes a reality for every listener. Join us as we talk God, family, country, and everything outdoors. Kick back, relax, and have a listen. Now here's your host and co-host Mike and Dan.
Well, Dan's not with us right now.
Once again.
Dan,
This guy,
we've left him on the intro, but he's not with us currently.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
He's enjoying the Jersey Shore.
Oh, he's up there with Snooki.
Yeah. He sent me a picture today, or what was you included in
Yeah,
that?
he
too?
was in that loud
Where he
chat.
sent you the picture of New York City on the other side.
Yeah,
Dude, that was awesome.
yeah.
He's working. He's out of town, so he's collecting that dough. But welcome back to On the Limb podcast, folks. Thanks for joining us this evening. So I hope everybody had a great Father's Day. Did you guys
I certainly did.
enjoy the Day of Fathers?
Yeah,
Big old
Well, I don't know
ribeye
where that came
steaks.
I think I binge watched every Disney movie
Did you?
on Disney
yeah.
Plus. Yeah, me and Liam.
So
me
so
and
what did Liam get you?
He got me a book to read to him. and,
That's always good.
his mother got me a headache.
Oh, mama.
Nah, I didn't really want anything, man. I just want to spend time, and
That's
I
good.
did get a lot of quality time with him. So we just napped on the chair. It was lazy.
Rachel's like, what do you want for Father's Day? What do you want to do? I was like, spend time with y'all.
yeah, it's
all you
just
really want.
another day, man.
I mean, that's,
Yeah.
just thankful for family, thankful that everybody's healthy, thankful that, we've got really good kids.
Absolutely.
All of us. So, all right, BJ. So, you want to go over some talking points here in a little bit
Absolutely.
for the promo codes? We are on 3 new networks, so we can talk about those here in a little bit. But so we're officially in summer.
Yes.
June 21st was the first day of summer.
I miss that every year somehow.
Yeah.
break
well.
out the crankbaits, boys.
Uh-oh. Top water.
Yeah, top water,
So-
top
Jitterbugs
water
out.
early.
Woo.
Most of us grill all year round, but the majority of Americans, I think, spend time grilling in the summer. Cookouts,
Yeah, I am out.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm a year-round griller.
Yeah.
We're going to put him on some medicine or something. Good Lord. He can't stand still.
Yeah.
He must have not had any dinner yet.
He's excited. It's summertime.
If you don't know, we're talking about HUNTCHEF in the background. This is our Wild Flavor Summer Edition. So he's in the background there trying to distract us from what all we're going to talk about here. Because he knows that I get distracted when I see stuff like that. That's why I'm talking about it. So shut up.
Yeah.
Anyways. So welcome to the Wild Flavor Summer Edition. And we're going to be talking with none other than Jeremy Critchfield, the Hunt Chef. But first, BJ's going to talk about some of our partners and promo codes.
All right, guys. This week we now have audio versions of our podcast on Sirius XM, Pandora, and Stitcher streaming platforms. Be sure to check us out there if you have any to listen to your podcast. Trout Routes. Be sure to visit troutroutes.com and use promo code NATURE26 to get a 3-month membership for free. Trout Routes is one of our great app partners where you can find great new waters, new places, new access points available on both Android and Apple stores. Be sure to check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Carbon TV, Gen 7 Outdoors TV, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You notice that there's one not there?
I noticed and I liked it. Felt good not saying
It did. I ain't going to say it for a while.
it. Yeah.
Anyways, if you hear me eating, I'm eating an amazing
Oh,
gyro,
yeah.
gyro, however you call it, hero.
Hero.
This guy right here is a hero.
Hero. And I knew a Greek lady when I said hero.
Chef will tell us here in a little bit how it's at.
Hey, I went.
Buddy, you smashed it.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was in an army school one time, and I sponsored. We had a lieutenant from Greece come over, and I sponsored him. And man, that was the first question I asked him. I said, "How do you say it?"
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Euro." I was like, "All right, cool." But that was the first question. I was like, of anything that I could ask this man, how do you say it?
And it's still gyro.
I was like, I gotta know.
Yeah.
Us West Virginia rednecks say gyro.
Yeah.
Now, maybe a little different for them.
I should have told him said
Northern
no.
Yankees up there.
I should have told him said no, brother. You're saying it wrong. He's from Greece. It's like no, but no, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm a
He'd have been like,
professional.
no,
It's
right.
It's
You're
not the
right.
Kanawha Valley. It's the Kanawha.
Yeah. I love how Siri said it.
Oh yeah.
Hurricane too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Hurricane.
it's like hurricane. It's like
Hurricane.
what?
Yeah.
Hurricane.
All right, guys. Without further ado, please welcome me, Jeremy Critchfield, the Hunt Chef. Chef.
Oh, hey guys, how we doing?
Wonderful.
We doing good. You shaving there, bud?
Yeah, just cleaning up the sides here.
You're so laxed on time that you have to shave there, ain't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not as busy as you, but I'm pretty busy, Mike.
Good Lord, I tell you.
I mean, that's new. I like it. You know?
Chef, we got another chef in the house tonight.
Ooh.
Do we?
Yeah, BJ's done down and smashed his gyro,
Yeah.
but I'm still working on mine.
He smashed a who?
Remember, Chef, we are PG.
What?
Good Lord.
You got it started.
Caleb, you got sweet tea back there.
I didn't get it started. He starts it himself.
Yeah. He meant to say a gyro. We're eating gyros.
Yeah. So
Gyro.
it's officially summer here around the world and in the Mountain State. But
Well, I mean, in the Mountain State, you guys have like drive-thrus that have spaghetti and gyros.
Yeah, we do.
yeah, we do.
Geno's take right.
Geno's.
Yeah.
That's better than New York City, right?
Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
You can actually drive up here and get your beer if you want.
Yeah, you sure can.
Get your beer.
Get
Yeah.
your beer and your cigarettes.
Give me some Pall Malls and a 24-pack.
So, since we didn't have a really good turkey season, we moving from the turkey woods to the patio so we can start grilling them chickens.
Them whole yard birds because we can't keep
Yard
them
birds.
away.
Yard birds.
It's all about the yard birds now, fellas.
I like a good yard bird.
Hey, I put some feather duster on there.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Feather duster, baby.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my favorites. Actually, we dusted up some tater tots this evening.
Ooh, yeah, it goes
As
good
we
on
had.
everything, man.
Yep. So, Chef, tell us about your wild game philosophy.
Are you shitting me right now?
No, I'm not.
You don't have enough time for that, Michael.
We have
My
plenty of
wild
time.
game philosophy.
Hey,
The
Chef,
wild flavor.
he asks a broad question, so that way you'll take up talking and he can just keep munching on his.
That's
gyro over
what
here.
I was trying to do.
Covered it.
He said,
You
"Let me
see
throw
right
out a
here
big
where it
topic."
says HMFIC. You know what that means? I know.
I know what
I
that
know.
means. Yeah.
He's going to get us kicked off Instagram now.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think you can get kicked off this platform with stuff I see.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, it's funny. They're targeting people that's really not doing
Having
bad
fun.
stuff, and
Yeah.
we're having a good time.
Yeah.
That's what sucks about it.
Maybe we should.
Sucks. So you want me to give you a really quick wild game insight
Yeah.
as
Do
far as cooking it? Look at you just housing that thing.
Oh,
Dear
hard
God.
not to watch.
All right, so you got the whole deer, you got the whole bobcat, you got the whole squirrel, what bear, whatever you got, right? If it's in the middle and it's up high, you cook it hot and fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's on the shoulder end, the neck end, on the leg end, or below, like the loins and the ribs end in the middle, then you're going to go low, slow, and wet. And that's as easy as I can make it for you. Now, on a bird, it'll get a lot of people that might argue with me, but even if it's a wild turkey, fresh turkey, farm turkey, goose, duck, pigeon, quail, I don't care. You take that breast, whether it's on the bone or off, knock it down, leave the leg quarters separate from the breast pieces. Again, breast, sear it, roast it, don't overcook it and make it dry, but the legs, low, slow, and wet. Fish, I don't know. You can go anywhere with it, but the fattier ones like to be brined and smoked, like in my brine kit. And then, I mean, from bluegill to trout to walleye fillets, just either hot and fast on the griddle or breaded, fried, baked in the oven, whatever you want. You don't really have to do anything special there. But unless you get into bigger fish size, like a bigger walleye, pike, etc., you want to get those cheeks and the wings out of there. And you can find a couple great recipes for that and techniques on my YouTube channel. But if you're doing bear, deer, squirrels, raccoons, again, in the middle, top, hot, fast, don't overcook it. Shoulders, back end, below the ribs, low, slow, and wet, and tasty.
You're getting an order, chef.
Yeah, that's what we do here.
Hey, Jeremy, this is BJ Sampson here. Nice to meet you. I use your product early and often.
God bless you, brother.
I love it. I mean, I place a couple orders a year with Mike. I keep my cabinet stocked with it. For all of our
BJ, real quick, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
So, did you lose a bet that you got to sit there across from Michael now?
No, Caleb came back, so we'll put Caleb back here. They're skilled on the mic and all this technology stuff. I mean,
he's got a better radio voice than both those.
Me and skill do not belong in the same sentence.
I just haven't been trained on it. I'm a union electrician, but I still have not been trained on this yet. So we'll get to it one day.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We have a lot of weight to pick up and carry with Caleb leaving us here soon. Yeah. So it's I'm assuming I'll get some training here soon from Mike if he can get that gyro down fast enough.
If he can get it down, he'll get it down.
Oh, he's going to. He's killing it.
That's not a question. It's just about the timing.
Absolutely. So some tips and tricks you use on our spring turkeys. Many of our hunters, they had a bird or two in the freezer this year from our record season. What's some specific ways that you might use for turkey, like with your cutlets, carnitas, tacos, anything like that? Yeah.
So again, like I just mentioned a minute ago, you got the breast meat, right? And I hope everybody took the whole bird, because a lot of guys will just breast them and leave the legs in the field or in the woods. And we can't do that. We got to honor that whole harvest, that whole eat what you kill mindset. Yeah, you got to have that whole eat what you kill mindset going on, and you can't just breast them out and leave the legs and the thighs in the field. So, but on the breast side, you've seen a ton of videos on social media. People are making nuggets, cutlets. That's all great. If you get one of my brine kits and brine those breasts and then smoke them and then carve them just like Thanksgiving, but even better, that's great. But then those legs and thighs really are where it's at. And one of my earliest YouTube videos, it's a three recipe deal where I take those legs and thighs and I make turkey salad like you'd have chicken salad, like with mayonnaise and stuff. I think there might be tacos, and then there's some soup. There's so much great meat there. But again, it's got to be low, slow, and wet. And what do I mean by that? So crock pot, roaster, deeper pan on the stove, deeper pan on your smoker or on the backside of your grill. Once you get some of that HUNTCHEF Wild Flavor rub on them, get them browned up, and then get them in some chicken broth. If you have some wild game broth, great. Get some veggies in there, some more seasoning, cover it up, and then let them just steep and simmer, and then it's just pull apart tender. and you can use that meat for so much. You can make more of that chicken salad type stuff. You can put it in quesadillas. You can take the broth and the meat and some more veggies and make soup. There's so many ways to go, especially those wild turkeys. And, you know, I was so mad. I had it dialed in this year to kill at least 3 birds, and we just either I didn't get up or we were too busy to go hunting. So I'm mad about it. I wanted to do more for it. But that's really, if you have a bird or parts of a bird in the freezer, and even if you're looking forward to a fall turkey hunt or even the next spring, you got some resident geese stuff coming up. You got duck season coming. Same thing. Don't just breast them. Keep those legs and thighs. And whether you crock pot them in a roaster, in a pan with a lid on the stove with some broth and some veggies and stuff, those legs and thighs are delicious. You just got to cook them, not till they're way overdone, just till it's pull apart tender, because it'll happen. And the more wild flavor, that HUNTCHEF little banner right deal over here, you get on there, the more you're going to like them. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. We love doing that with the legs. We put them in a big Dutch oven and just let them cook all day. Really low.
Man, it's so underrated. Like, people. Well, and they think that
it's not talked about enough, man. Yeah. You're the turkey slayer. You could make like 15 videos next year. I'll send you a bunch of stuff, and because apparently you have a lot of time in your hands. Or maybe you're a better turkey hunter than us. I don't know. I say us. I mean me. And
I think you said he's now to a different setting than ours this season.
Let's just say he works for the government and gets plenty of time off.
Oh,
I burn every day of leave I can to kill turkeys. I don't know my family during turkey season.
I've seen it in person. My man is up and out and after him.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He lives it. I mean, God bless you, brother. Congratulations.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely plan. So it's funny you mentioned that. I haven't even really talked to Mike, but I plan on kind of starting something a little bit of my own, not necessarily getting away from like Turkey Creek Productions next year, but like really trying, like I'm a big educational guy, right? Like I love to teach. I don't feel like I'm the funniest guy, but I feel like, I do like to teach people, and everything from, electronics on a bass boat to, calling turkeys to cooking, which I love to cook. Yeah. I mean, shoot, that's why we do it.
Yeah,
well, I think
if we can't eat it,
I go.
Eat what you kill, Phil.
On the Whitetail Weeklies.
Yeah.
And maybe do something like with turkey or.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you got in mind, but.
Well, I actually plan on doing like some cooking videos and,
chef,
breaking it down.
We're going to have to bring him up.
Know when you're going to start. I'll load you up.
Or I have to put some wild flavor in that food. I'm telling you. So funny enough, chef, I got a buddy that's in the Army with me, and I seen a can of your chicken seasoning. It's got like it's the yellower one.
What's the party fat?
The party fat, dude.
Oh.
Yes,
I seen it in a Go Mart, and I was like, snatched it, and I bought it. And I went into his car. We were carpooling together. I give it to him, and I was like, hey, I know the guy makes this. I was like, you will love this, buddy. That's all he's talked about since. He's like, where you get, and he told me, he was like, man, before we leave on this deployment, like we find someone over there that's got some chickens or something, like we're gonna have to get a bunch of that seasoning and cook it up. I was like he loves that stuff. And I'm like, but
that's a great idea for some gift bags to send on, Mike.
How about it?
Right.
Some veterans gift bags.
Yes, I love it.
But no, I definitely appreciate that, chef. Yeah, I'm gonna do some. I think I'm gonna branch out and really get into and doing some educational videos and like just what I like to do. I mean, heck, I'm no professional, but I like to kill stuff and I like to eat stuff. So I feel like I have the qualifying traits to put something out there.
Yep, for sure.
Well, I know you're on the water a lot too, so I mean, if you want to connect on any fish recipes this summer, let me know.
Okay.
Oh man, could you imagine him frying up a largemouth bass?
Oh my God, that's one of my favorites.
Oh,
Yes, they're so good.
I like smallmouth. I don't need the
Largemouth's good.
I mean, they're good. I've had them.
I grew up eating them. My uncle would beer batter
Smallmouth is
them.
completely different.
Oh my God!
I tell you, my favorite, I think, it's probably a muskie.
Really? I see. I've heard a lot about that.
And
I've never had it.
And a lot of people haven't. And the thing is, like, killed one time on accident. It was of keeping size, but I got gill hooked. And I mean, there's nothing you can do to save it.
Yeah.
But
Got to utilize it.
But they got that Y bone in them. And any ESOC species, I recommend if you're going to keep one, go keep a pike or keep a pickerel.
Yeah.
You know, because like the time it takes for one of them to get to eating size versus you know, a muskie.
Way quicker.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, keep the muskie for the trophy fishermen, you know, and then, you know, get you some pike or some pickerel. But pickerel's really good too. I've caught them. But
So you like muskie better than walleye?
yeah.
Really?
Wow, this is like that bear versus deer talk we had back there.
I don't know. I'm weird, man. Like,
I get it.
I like bear. I like
get it.
I like bear over deer. And the thing that gets me with bears, the fat content.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if you get a bear that has laid in oak for 3 months, you know, and has just been slamming berries out of an old strip or an old cut.
Yep.
You know, and he's slamming oak when the oak starts falling. That's
like
a good eating bear.
It's like you
know?
pre-smoked it.
Yeah. Now
Nice.
I don't know if I'm gonna go try and eat. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be jumping overjoyed to eat a dumpster diver. And, you know,
People
Kanawha City, but
people don't give bear the credit that it needs because
they don't know how to. They don't know how to cook it.
That's right.
That's the issue.
That's right. I talked to a guy last week. He said, I killed the biggest bear in my life. The first bear he's ever killed. And he said, I gave almost all the meat away because everybody told me it was bad. I was like,
Wow.
what? It was like a 400 and some pound bear.
Golly, Ned.
I mean, this thing was massive. Yogi the bear. I mean,
And
Well, Chef, do you care to maybe give us some tips? Have you cooked a lot of bear? We have, you know, a lot of harvest around the state of West Virginia here with bear. How do you handle that richer meat on a hot summer grill?
Well, for me, you know, I talked earlier about the middle, upper, thin, hot, fast. But on the bear meat, sorry, I mean some jerky here because I was just enjoying you all's conversation. And of course, it's made with the HUNTCHEF jalapeno. Jalapeno. It's good, brother.
Yeah.
But so I'll take you back to Colorado elk camp 2018, and a friend of my brother's, interesting cat, multi-millionaire dude, and you know, which I am not, but he's like, my brother shot probably about a 275-pound bear, Colorado bear, in those small acorns. I mean, I don't know if you've seen those oaks. I mean, they're tiny. They're like head high, maybe a little bit more.
yeah,
But they make prolific amounts of acorns. Anyhow, he gets his bear. We get it back. We're careful skinning it because he wants to hide. And then I pull the back straps out of this thing, and I cook him just in cast iron on an electric skillet. And this guy's like, okay, I've killed and tried bear meat on, I think he said 5 continents. I mean, from polar bears to brown bears to Sumatra bears. I mean, the whole way through. Like, dude's got, he's been around. He's like Jim Shockey, but not on TV. Anyhow, and he's like, that is the only bear meat I've ever been able to eat, and it is fantastic. So for me, on bear meat, the loins, I cut them kind of thin, and I like to get a meat tenderizer, whether it's a hammer or one of the Jacards with all the needles in it.
Yep.
Because bear meat's not tough, but it's chewy, depending on how active they are. Like that bear up and down, you know, the Colorado mountains, really active, right? Climbing trees, climbing these ravines and mountains and everything. A big fat West Virginia or Pennsylvania bear, maybe southern New York bear, northern New Jersey bear, flatland in North Carolina. They ain't doing nothing. Maybe climb a tree once in a while. Maybe doing some dumpster diving. I don't know. But they're just not as active as some of those western mountain bears, if you could follow me on that.
yeah.
It'd be like free range cow versus the one that stands here and eats grain. You understand what I mean?
Yeah,
the more it works, the muscles, the more chewy, tough, whatever you want to say it's going to be.
Yeah.
But then once you get into those shoulders, now the shoulders, you can absolutely brine them like my brine kit, rub them, and braise them. And if you want to put Dr. Pepper in it or Coca-Cola or whatever, if you cook it low, slow, and wet, which is what I talked about earlier, it's going to come out pull apart tender. Now, I don't care where that bear's been, what it's ate, how it lived, whatever, but those hind legs, you can cross cut steaks out of them like old school deer chops or deer steaks where you got that slice of the femur, that round bone in there, and that great big, round steak.
Yep.
Or you can go to my YouTube channel, you can get one of my brine kits, and you can pump that thing up till it looks like a hot air balloon and leave as much fat on it as possible. And these videos are up there now on the YouTube channel. But a brined and smoked or cooked, but smoked's best, bear ham, best ham you will ever eat. And then even the shanks from the forearm or below the ham on the back legs, low, slow, and wet, pull apart tender. It's some of the best eating you ever do. It's right there with whitetail, but again, depends a lot on their diet, a lot on their lifestyle, and again, if you have that kind of low activity, low land bear versus a higher altitude, climbing a lot, more foraging, they're not anywhere near any ag or anything. It's going to be a different piece. It's like a lot of guys, say that mule deer is gamey or tastes like sage. Well, no shit, because that's what they eat. They're not in Illinois or West Virginia or Ohio whitetail that's eating corn, alfalfa, soybeans, acorns. They're out there eating sagebrush. I mean, that's generationally, that's all they have. So it's obviously, it's just like when you were growing up. And I tell people this all the time at all the outdoor shows I go to. It's like your mom told you or your health teacher or whoever else. You are what you eat. And the animals you harvest are exactly the same. So if you're hunting bears that have access to ag, lots of acorns, or if you're hunting killing bears that are in the mountains and maybe they got some acorns once a year, other than that, they're foraging like everything else. Whether they get a yearling fawn or elk calf or something, other than that, and maybe they get a fish, who knows? But that's what makes what they eat is what makes that bear meat good, bad. Same way. Mm-hmm. Sagebrush mule deer, corn ag country whitetail, two different things. Sorry, that was a lot, but there it is. Man, what are you laughing about, Michael?
Hey, that's what we want you here for. We got to get some tips.
I'm watching Liam over here. He's falling asleep midair, drinking on this bottle.
Yeah. It's a hard life. A hard life being a baby, isn't it, buddy?
Hard life, bub. All right, Chef, we're going to take a break here, a word from our sponsor real quick, and then we're going to come back and talk about some more summer goodies, and we'll hit a little bit on that venison and deer, like your summer venison.
Let's hear it. Hello, HUNTCHEF Nation.
Turn any cooking experience into an extremely wild one with HUNTCHEF's delicious dozen seasonings, jerky, snack sticks, and brine kits. All 12 seasonings are packed full of wild flavor, perfect on pork, beef, chicken, lamb, vegetables, soups, venison, elk, or any wild game. Order today at huntchef.com or call the HUNTCHEF headquarters at 724-780-3377. Order today at huntchef.com or call 724-780-3377. And remember, eat what you kill. All right, guys, we're back with our Wild Flavor Summer Edition with Jeremy Critchfield, the Hunt Chef. Hey, old Roxanne.
Roxanne.
That literally hit exactly what I was thinking. As soon as you said that, I was like, thought of that song.
Turn on your red light.
I'm not used.
I brought the dog to the podcast.
I'm not used to having a dog down here, and I'm like, oh my god, someone's licking my fingers. I looked at BJ and he just started dying laughing.
It'd have been hilarious if it was Liam just sitting there like chewing on your hand.
I
Liam.
had that tzatziki sauce all over my fingers. Roxanne was just giving her hell.
She said, "You don't need napkins, baby." Oh my goodness. Oh god. All right, guys, real quick, let's check in with aquacase.net and use promo code podcast 15 at checkout for a 15% off your entire order. They are your waterproof case and bag experts. Also, check out bondscreekforage.com and use podcast 10 at checkout for $10 off your order. Be sure to check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Carbon TV, Gen 7 Outdoors TV, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I think we need to play music while he's doing those. It's like, he sounds like that radio guy.
That background music that we got.
Yeah. Need to play a little background.
I tell you what, though, before we get too far into that stuff right there, hold that up for us, Chef. What you got right there? That hot shot barbecue sauce.
Oh yeah.
You could put that on a mailbox and it would taste good.
Delicious. Signed, sealed,
delicious. Lead paint and all, baby. Yeah. It's good. That stuff is delicious.
What's he dabbing on there now?
Big sexy, baby.
Oh, big sexy.
On that jalapeno jerky with the hot shot.
Dang, he's loaded it up. Loaded it up. That's his dinner for tonight.
Instead of put that on a cracker, dude, put that on a piece of jerky, dude.
Put that on a piece of jerky, dude. All right, Chef. So we were hitting on venison before we went to the break. So, we're not far away from deer season. I'm sure people have still got some, roasts and different things like that left over. I mean, here in West Virginia now, with all the urban seasons, we can kill 11 deer.
Yeah.
So
you
can stack them up here. So what is your favorite style of venison to eat in the summertime, whether it be like backstrap bites, smash burgers, or, like your pit style sandwiches?
Well, for me, most of like the summertime stuff, you kind of already ate the back straps. The inside tenderloins are gone, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully you've had a HUNTCHEF brine kit, made your ham for Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Easter. Those hind legs are gone. So you got a lot of trim, right? You got a lot of grind. And that's probably for most people, if you don't grind the hind legs, that's 50% of your harvest, right? Is ground meat.
Yep.
So, I mean, you can just throw down with a bunch of taco takedown and do tacos through the summer. But what I would encourage people to do is to get the sausage kits or the jerky kits. So the sausage kits, and to stretch, your wild harvest, because if you got 11 deer in the freezer, I mean, you got plenty to go.
Yeah.
But if you only got, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it might be, and you're dedicated to eating that wild meat, which is fantastic, but a lot of people, they're still going to have that, either the trim or the already ground stuff. Mm-hmm. So getting one of my sausage kits and maybe cutting that in half or by a third with some fresh pork, whether it's a belly, a shoulder, or just pork fat, and then making the hot Italian sausage, the maple sausage, the breakfast sausage, and then so you can just do those loose patties, and you can have them for breakfast. You can make burgers out of them and pile them up with caramelized onions and cheese and or sauteed peppers and onions, whatever you like. Or you can get the casings, the high temp cheese, and make those the big sausages in the natural casings with that high temp cheese, and then grill those as sausages or brats. And
now we're talking.
So summertime, let's clean up the freezer, grind it all, and either use one of the jerky kits to make the jerky out of the shooter like I got here. And listen, this jalapeno is unbelievable. But or you can grind it up, add that high temp cheese or not, and then stuff it in a casing, and then it's on the smoker on the grill. Sauce, onions, cheese, nothing better. So that's where I'm at for summertime.
Yep. I hear you, bro.
Hey, Chef, as far as marinades versus the rubs that you had, what's the specific seasoning line and how do they stand up to your high heat grilling?
Well,
The chef.
Good.
I think he's like,
that's an interesting question because
Mike typed it, so that's why.
Yeah.
all the 12 delicious dozen seasonings hold up great to grilling. Low down and dirty, big sexy beast rub, smoky bayou have a little bit higher sugar content in them. So if you just use them as a rub, on the outside, you have to be, think ahead a little bit and be ready for some extra caramelization of that sugar in those rubs. The rest of them are great. You can attack it just like you would salt and pepper, basically. Obviously with more flavor. But those three, I would recommend maybe backing the heat down on the grill a little bit, so that you don't burn those sugars that are part of that, just that flavor that brings it all together. And and sometimes when I bring that kind of stuff up, people are like, "Oh, why do you put sugar in your seasoning?" Because it makes it taste fantastic. I've been feeding
Hell yeah.
37 years.
Because
Like,
it's America.
this is what I do.
Yeah.
And so you just you're not gonna, if you want to take your revolver and 44 Magnum and pretend like you're gonna pull it like you're gonna pull a 9mm and be on target every time, you're not, right? So think about it like that with how you approach your grill, your smoker. 9, not as much recoil. You're going to be more on the target. But if you try to go with that 44 mag revolver, it's a different story. So just think about that while you're cooking, while you're processing. Middle meats, hot, fast, thin, slice it across the grain, tender, either other side. We're going to grind it. We're going to brine it. We're going to smoke it, or we're going to braise it and do it low, slow, and wet and make it delicious.
Absolutely.
Yeah. How about that?
I know. You're getting
How
all
about
of us
that?
hungry.
You didn't think I was bringing out the 44 revolver, did you?
Yeah.
You got me, man.
I got the 44 mag, Michael.
God, he said, it stumped him there for a minute. And he's like, all right, I'm doing it.
I'm doing it.
I'm just
absolutely.
Own it.
He was in there like, what in the hell did Mike type up?
Hey, as far as a sear on your meat, why is a cast iron skillet on the grill such a game changer?
Well, boy, is that tasty.
He's just eating it.
So
Yeah, he's just eating that jerky.
I need some of that jerky.
I do too.
it's so good.
I just gotta make jerky.
Package some of that jerky.
Caleb,
Oh, another order.
Look at
another
that.
order. Another order
You
from the
can see
head.
the jalapeno flakes in it. It's so good.
Chef, we're getting you a ton of orders there in the background. I think you need to ship some of that jerky us away for studio snacks.
Yeah. we got a viewer right now, Mr. Greg Bowman. Earlier we were talking about bear, and he said bear jerky and bear breakfast sausage is where it's at, which I agree. And he just commented again. He said he's starving me to death watching you eat that jerky.
and back to that bear meat.
Us too.
That last order you got was Greg Bowman there on the phone.
Yeah, he said, "Send me some of that jerky, brother."
And I'll hit your cast iron comment here in a second. But back to that bear meat. So what so many people, again, it is what it is because it is what it eats, right? You are what you eat. If you eat a bunch of Twinkies and frickin' ho-hos and slam some Red Bulls, what are you laughing about, Michael?
He likes him little
I was
Debbie
sitting
treats.
there, I was sitting there interested because I was like, man, that's my diet.
Yeah.
What
I'm
exactly does Michael taste like?
Tastes like a little Debbie Christmas tree. Come on.
Hey, Caleb.
What's up, Chef?
So if you and I could collaborate, leave Michael out of the loop, and we come up with a little Debbie game call,
Oh, buddy.
I think
already
we
got
would
it.
blow
It's
out
a
every turkey call brand in the country. What do you think?
We already got
Yeah,
it. It's the rapper rattler.
we shut him down. Yeah, yeah. Back in the fall, he took the wrapper, one of those.
Monkey.
He was taking that thing and rattling it, and he was like, "It's the rapper rattler."
Yeah.
And I was
Deer
like,
walking through the woods.
he
The
was like,
rapper rattler. Oh, I love it. I'm going to patent that shit in the morning.
Someone call little Debbie.
The rapper rattler.
Tell her we need
Oh, it's
all the
coming.
Christmas
It's
tree cake
coming.
she's got.
It's the first one.
It's
gone
coming.
every morning.
So back to your cast iron question, okay? So what a lot of challenges are that I think I've heard over the years, and I still see some here and there on social media. When people are going to grill or sear, they don't have their shit hot enough. Okay.
Yes,
And-
amen.
Yep.
Amen.
So and that's when you put something down and it sticks, or it's just like blonde. So, but sometimes when it sticks, it's because you're not using something that is seasoned like cast iron. Now, because there's two very different versions of cast iron. One is well cared for and well seasoned, and the other is just like kind of semi-rusty and real dry and in whatever cupboard or closet, right? If you have a well-seasoned cast iron skillet, meaning you care for it like you would an old school flintlock barrel and action and everything, or even your regular guns, where every time you use it, you oil it, you clean it, a little bit of hoppies, number 7, you put it away, right? And if you don't do that with your cast iron, it's not going to treat your food the same way. So number 1 on that question is, if you're going to use cast iron, make sure it's well cared for, it's cleaned, it's seasoned, and it's stored properly, where it's not going to get dried out, it's not going to get damp and collect dust, rust, anything else. So from there, whether that pan or your grill grates on your Weber, you got a $400 whatever from Home Depot, like I got on my back porch right now. Those grates, same thing. You're done, you shut it off, you forget about it, maybe you leave it open, it rains overnight, whatever. You're not going to get the same cook, finish, sear on that as if you still scraped it off while it was hot. When it was on its way cooling down, you took some fat, some oil, something, and put back over those grates, back into that pan, because that's going to give you that non-stick finish, and it's going to be pre-seasoned with that fat, that lubricant, to where once you have it hot enough, again, that's another point I made earlier, you got to have it hot enough. If you're going to grill or sear, you want to be in that 450 plus range, because and especially if we're talking about wild game, you got to have fat or oil of some type between that lean protein and that hot pan or grill grate.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's going to stick. You're going to go to pull it up, and it's going to and there's going to be all those pieces of meat sticking there on your grill grates. So that's a bunch fast, I know, but make sure your cooking surface, whether it's cast iron or grill, is clean, well seasoned, and by seasoning I mean fat, oil, whatever on it, and then make sure it's hot enough and above that 450 degree mark. You could get away at 375 probably, but kind of not too hot, because then you're going to get into the blackening range, and we could talk about that as well. But you want to have enough fat on that meat. That's why people marinate meat, and they add olive oil, they add canola oil, they add whatever, and all those seed oils are garbage, right? We're on the same page with that, I hope. But
Exactly.
Melted butter mixed in, and it's going to smoke. It's going to create some maybe some flames. That's what makes cooking exciting sometimes. As long as you got it all under control, and if it gets too bad, you got a little fire extinguisher there. But clean, seasoned metal, Make sure the temperature's hot enough, and then make sure there's some fat between that lean meat and that hot steel. And that maybe didn't give you the answer why cast iron and not a grill.
No, I think it's great.
Yeah, that was a perfect.
I think either way, it's going to be great. You have the grill grates hot enough, or you have the cast iron pan. The cast iron pan is going to give you a more complete, even sear, especially if you got enough fat in there. And then those grill grates, you're going to get the sear from when the meat's on the metal skinny rod on your grill. And then let some of the flame come around and sear it. It's just a different, it's a different cook. It's a different sear than if you're on that flat cast iron with enough fat in there to make it happen.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Like, wild game is lean anyway, so you have to have that fat in there.
Yeah.
To keep it from just ruining the meat and turning it into a hockey puck.
Yeah, literally.
Hockey puck.
And season that cast iron. That is 100%.
Oh, yeah.
You have to do that. I mean, mine gets a full-on massage after every cook. You know what I mean? Happiest pan in the room.
Happiest pan in the room, kids.
Happiest pan in the room. You can see it smiling.
So, here in West Virginia, we're big on ramps. Ramps are pretty much gone. It's a spring thing.
Mushrooms are coming out.
Mushrooms. We're going to do a mushroom segment.
Chicken of the woods.
Listen.
Yeah. Tell us about it.
Jonathan Fowler, he sent me some pictures on the way home from work today. And we always share our harvest, especially when we hit big. So I was getting out of the shower and my dog was barking at the door, and I thought, what's going on? Then I heard a side-by-side. And I go outside, and he meets me with this giant pile of fresh oysters and chanterelles.
He said the redneck limo pulled up and chanterelles.
Man, I'm telling you what, you salivate when you see that. They are amazing.
Yeah.
Probably one of the biggest hauls of oysters I've seen.
Really?
Huge.
I've never had them.
They are phenomenal. You just sear those things and throw them on a steak, and they're amazing.
Really?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
They should be up right now.
Yeah. He just found probably 12 pounds of those things.
Whoa.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Dang.
Yeah. The oysters and the chanterelles should be up right now.
Yes. Yeah, they're coming up really good.
Yeah.
I've had everything but the oysters. I haven't had the oysters.
All right. We'll change that tomorrow.
So we're talking about mushrooms. You can use peppers, and obviously you've got tomatoes and stuff like that. And then Chef, using fresh herbs and stuff like that. Chef, how often do you use the fresh herbs like that in the summertime?
Every chance I get.
Ooh, yes.
I mean, literally, we at the house, we've got a small raised bed. We got a big raised bed. We got a greenhouse and lots of veggies going on. But, anytime I can add oregano, basil, mint, parsley, thyme, you name it. I mean, it's going in every single time. I mean, because you only get that shit. I mean, in your own backyard, for a limited. What are you laughing about, sucker?
I thought she's dying. I was like,
in your own backyard,
cut it off.
Once a year, and that's it.
Yeah, they are the seasonal items. I mean, I'll tell you what. When mushrooms are coming up, I think that's the healthiest I feel all year because we eat those things on every day.
Mushrooms are amazing for you.
They're amazing for you.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
I tell you something that I catch myself cooking with a lot more. And it's like, it's not, I don't even try to, but like in my head, it's seasonal, even though it's absolutely not seasonal, but like I just crave it more, is a lot more like I cook with a lot more citrus in my food, or like, like a lot of limes. Like I really focus on like that acid to help develop a dish. I just catch myself doing it more in the summertime versus like, I don't know, the wintertime, I just feel like more home style, hearty. Yeah. I don't know what it is, maybe about the weather outside, but like I see it, I see sunshine outside. I'm like some seafood, some lemon, some hot sauce. Like I can get down with that. And then like wintertime, I'm just like, man, I just want like a good pot roast. Like, I don't know if it's like, if it's in my head, but I catch myself doing that.
Now you can have you a good pot roast, and you fix you a good hot toddy after that on a nice cold 12-inch snow night.
It's old fashioned season right now.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it is old fashioned.
Yeah, that's for sure.
We need to get a kit.
I got one.
My man just said use some citrus to develop a dish. I'm like,
yeah.
Come on.
Especially when you're grilling fish and you take people don't do this, and I've seen on a lot of episodes here recently. But you take those lemons and your limes, and just as your fish is starting to get close, it's blackened already. You add that as a base layer and let that aroma come up through that meat. Phenomenal.
Man, I'm telling you what, like you take a dish, take your pick, whatever you like, right? It could be fish, it could be seafood. You know, if the fish isn't seafood already, right? But like, you know, freshwater fish. I mean, in the tzatziki sauce, you know, like fresh squeezed lemon juice, lemon zest.
Yeah.
Underrated.
Lemon zest.
Like you get it adds depth.
Yeah.
Into your food that people don't realize. And like I said, summertime, I'm throwing that stuff in
I
there.
do lemon juice on my trout fillets.
Oh, yeah.
While they're on the grill, cooking with the butter.
Yeah.
Slice it real thin.
But like,
spread them over top of it.
I'm telling you, you give me a plate of seafood and you don't bring lemons out with it, I ain't eating it.
No.
Because I know it could be that much better.
Yeah, I need to eat with it, and then I got to wash my hands with it.
Yeah. So something that most people don't talk about, but Chef has done this, I know, because he's cooked for some, extraordinary places. Using berries and stuff.
Yeah.
To make your glazes and your, just things to pair with different kinds of meats. So, Chef, tell us about some of your glazes and stuff.
Some reductions.
Some like red wine reductions. And whatever you want to call it.
Break it down for us, Chef.
Yeah. So, and it's really easy, and I'm so glad you brought that up, because I was gonna grab it as a jump off of the citrus you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, you think about how humans existed, eating food for, I don't know, call it eons, right? How long it's been, depending you listen to. And do you not think that every chance they got, if they could grab a blueberry, a raspberry, a blackberry, a peach, an orange, whatever it could be, that all those fruit flavors are the existential perfection of wild food, finishing it off, right? And so you can take it from there, and you can add, whether you want more tart with some vinegar, you want to add a little bit of, go around with some wine or some mead or some cider or some beers, made from or flavored with those. That was like, you go back 400 years, okay? And there's this pot hanging over, and whether it's made out of metal or buckskin or whatever it is, hanging over a fire, and you don't think that if there were some elderberries over here or some ramps over here or some blueberries over here they could put in there that they didn't? Know they did.
Oh, yeah.
That fruit, those berries, you look at so everybody's heard of pemmican, right? It's like the OG jerky, and we don't have to get into how all that's made, but the summertime harvest of the meat with those berries in there, when they just beat it together on two stones and then formed it or beat it into the strips and then hung it and dried it and then beat it into a powder or a paste once it was dried. I mean, the berry piece, at least in North America, and I'm sure around the rest of the world, has been, the peas and carrots of wild game and making things delicious for years. I mean, you think that those Native Americans didn't try and make nets or whatever and kill 300 ducks at a clip and take all that meat and smash it up with the berries that were in season right then, and then use that and to flavor it all? They did. So any kind of berries, any kind of berry flavored wine, just throw it down on the waterfowl, the wild game, and even on the freshwater fish, but more, and you can dry and smoke fish, brine it, do whatever you want, and those kind of berry accompaniments going on there. But that was more of a, I think a condiment with the fish versus that pemmican jerky style deal where they would beat those berries into the meat and make it part of the drying process. But yeah, man, that's it.
All right, Chef, and let's talk a little bit about fish. What is your favorite freshwater fish to cook?
It's a tough one.
Third time I got.
Third time you got him.
I'm nailing you.
Nailing me. Yeah, it's probably trout, followed by panfish, followed by walleye, followed by and you guys were talking about the muskie and stuff and the pike earlier, which I agree with. The bass, the smallmouth, I like better than largemouth, but for me, I grew up catching bluegills and trout, and it's just always stuck with me.
What about
a lot of walleye over the years? But on the trout side, I have to post a video. It's probably about 11 minutes long. It's going to be a reel. I don't even think I'm going to edit it. But about a month ago, I was up home in Armstrong County, Pennsylvania, on this little stretch of this little wee creek that runs through a cow pasture called Patterson Run, and it's a stream I grew up learning to fish on and just loving it. And I was out there. My brother Mickey Bowser asked me to come up, and they had a class of I don't know what the politically correct lingo is, but special needs kids. And so they had probably 20 of these kids, and whether they could hold a rod or could focus, for catching or not, but there was an almost equal number of high school sophomores, juniors, and seniors that were all outdoorsman kids that were there to be their guides and their helpers. And it was freaking unbelievable.
That's awesome.
It really was. And I shame on me for not posting that video yet, but I will. And I'm getting to the point where my favorite freshwater fish. So, and this stretch of this stream, there's a private owner that has, both sides of the bank, and, it's a catch and release only, and only if you're under 15 years old can you fish there. And so these kids were catching these fish, and so many of them were just swallowing the hooks. So they wound up in the sink at this cool little kind of fish camp set up, roof, sinks, griddle, fryer, everything. And then once they were done, all these kids sat down in front of me. There was like 40 of them now, 35 of them. And I showed them how to fillet the trout, right? And they're like, the whole time, there were no phones. There were no joking around. They were all like on it. And it was probably one of the coolest as a chef, as an educator, as an outdoor kind of, conservational, get people out there kind of thing, moments that I've had. And I want to share to everybody. But when I showed them, come here, come down, come along the spine, flip it over, and then whoosh, right off the skin, and then pull the pin bones out. And if you got a couple rib bones, take them off here. And the feedback was so good. And then what blew their minds even more was then we cooked the fish. Just used 2 or 3 of my different seasonings just on a flat top. We didn't bread it. We didn't go heavy on anything, and they just could not get enough of it. So if it wasn't before, after all that rigmarole I just shared with you, trout is where it's at for me because it's such a gateway to be accessible for people to get into that eat what you kill outdoor mindset. And it's so easy and so tasty. So, hey, back to your question is trout.
Yeah, I really couldn't agree more. That's probably my top rated that I eat year round.
I think you missed one.
I absolutely love trout.
Of course, I typed them up, but anyways, I think I missed one.
I mean, I love catfish. Is that what you're talking about?
No,
Catfish is actually.
I think he's thinking crappie or crappie.
crappie.
Crappie's really.
I think catfish.
Crappie's really good.
Catfish is probably my least favorite. I'll tell you another one that's really good. People sleep on it. Stripers.
Oh, stripers are real.
Stripers are real
I don't
good.
think I've ever had any stripers.
Oh man, fun to catch.
I've never had a
Real
stripe.
fun- Real fun to catch and real good to eat.
No, I mean I grew up eating largemouth and smallmouth bass and crappie.
Yeah.
And that's my uncle would slay the crappie, and he loved it.
Yeah.
But I think that bass has probably got to be my favorite. I love the beer batter.
Yeah.
I'm not too big on the cornmeal, seasoning and the batter.
I grew up eating smallmouth and trout and
Well, I grew up eating trout too,
and an occasional catfish, but honestly, those are probably at the bottom of the list for me. I think, and not even because I like the sport fish for them or nothing like that. I just you put a big slab of striper in front of me. Oh boy, Skylar loves striper. She don't like fish. She loves striper. It's the only fish she'll eat.
I mean,
it's not real fishy.
It's a true white meat. It is.
Yeah.
It's
very
like a
sweet.
steak, man. Like you can get a striper fillet, and it's like a steak. It kind of reminds me of like a cross.
It's the halibut of the freshwater.
I mean,
You ever had halibut?
no, never had halibut.
Oh, halibut's very light.
Oh, man,
it's not.
Sam's Club, man.
It's not fishy at all, man.
No.
Yeah, but no.
Hey, Chef, I know as far as, bringing your meat from the field back to the house is very important. And I think a lot of people miss out on that.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think it ruins a lot of people's experience. What's some tips and techniques that you might have for our listeners this summer when it comes to getting those fish from the lake or the stream back to the house and ready to cook?
The fish?
Yes.
Yeah. Cut that right here and let them bleed, or have a good live well running. One or the other. Don't let them sit in the cooler and blow up and let them start to spew their own guts inside of them. So if you're gonna if you don't have a good live well, get that cut right here between the two sides of the gill. Maybe crack their neck back a little bit, let them bleed out and stiffen up and do their thing, or have a really good live well situation set up, and then get them as close to your processing alive as you can. And then, of course, ice and being cold is where it's at.
Perfect.
Hey, I tell you what, I got my hands on a fish that I don't think any of us here have tried before. I need to cook it before I leave, but the snakehead.
I've heard good things.
Snakehead. So I got a buddy lives down. I got a couple buddies live down there on Lake Anna in Virginia, and they're in some other lakes there in Virginia. I just go to Lake Anna because my buddies are down there. Buddy, that's the best. They say it's the best eating fish you can get.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of people. Yeah.
I've got a little package of snakehead he sent with me. He said, I mean, you're talking about a fish that just eats absolutely everything, get up 15, 16 pounds, and just crushing topwater frogs, bluegill. I mean, whatever. But he swears by them. And he was like, I'm telling you what he does, Chef, is he takes, I think he said he takes mayonnaise. And he takes mayonnaise and he coats the outer sides, uses it as a binder.
Chef, binder fan.
Yeah, he just uses it as a binder. This is how he told me to cook. I haven't cooked it yet. He uses mayo as a binder and then just takes like Montreal steak seasoning with it.
Ooh.
And then he says he throws it on the grill, and then that's pretty much it.
It put some Canadian carnivore on there.
Yeah, I'll put wild flavor on mine, but
yeah.
But
so going right into that with the wild flavor, Chef. So what are some of what are three of the wild flavor seasonings that you have that everybody needs in the summertime?
give us a top three.
Must have top three.
Summer top three draft pick.
10 ring grill rub. It is that medium, delicious, savory. It's my number 2 oldest one that I've ever put together. So 10 ring grill rub for sure. Behind that, you got to have party foul. Michael will tell you,
Yeah.
It's a game changer because it can go in so many directions. Whether you're going to do pork, fish, chicken, deer meat, beans, rice, noodles, it goes everywhere.
Everywhere.
I hate to call it an all-purpose because that almost makes it short of really what it is. And then, Michael,
Feather duster.
I was going to say Smoky Bayou, but
Really?
man, I mean, Smoky goes so many places, dude.
Well, I've been using
sprinkle
that.
Smoky. Well, feather duster too. You can sprinkle it on your salad.
Yeah.
Your fish, your chicken, your deer meat. You can put Smoky behind your 10 ring on your steak or your burgers. For me, it's 10 ring grill rub, party fowl, and Smoky Bayou.
I love that. That's a good lineup.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll
I'll be honest with you. When it
Can't
comes
go wrong in any direction there with the delicious dozen.
those are probably, and Taco Takedown, those are probably my top 4 that are used the quickest.
Y'all are leaving one out that is like used, like he said, that party foul is used everywhere.
Yeah.
I love the party foul.
You ready for it?
Uh-huh.
All dusted up.
All dusted.
dusted
Yes.
Goodness
All
gracious.
dusted up.
Come on.
Listen,
bud.
Goodness gracious.
Hey,
I'll mix them all together sometimes.
God,
You
I
know,
tell you,
Oh, yeah.
you got to.
You can actually mix your seasonings, which is kind of hard to do when you're cooking a dish because you can kind of overpower it. But I've noticed that yours
That's
complements.
one of the best things about it. And we get so many. I mean, there's a lot of 5-star comments come through the website, but we get more that are like direct email, direct Facebook message, or phone calls that people are like, "Oh my gosh, I can't. Where's this been?"
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And what I encourage everybody, we call it the delicious dozen. There's 12 seasonings there, but you can mix and match. You want a little bit of seasoned salt. You want a little bit of the best Montreal steak in the world. And maybe you want a little bit of Cajun behind that. Everybody's different. I've been feeding people for a living for 37 years. And everybody's got their own shit, right? Like,
Absolutely.
everybody's down with salt and pepper. Okay, great. Everybody's got it on the table. They got it in their fridge. But from there, if you want to enjoy what you're doing and just make a little mix, and I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag here. By November, hopefully October, but I'll say by November, there's going to be 5 new HUNTCHEF seasonings.
Oh, my.
There are going to be 11 new HUNTCHEF kits.
What?
For bologna, sausage, jerky, etc.
Are you kidding me right now?
He's been working in the background.
No.
Chef's you've been grinding in the background.
I know what one of them is.
My PayPal's going to take it.
I still got one arm going behind me here right now. You know
I know
what I'm saying?
what one of them is. Come on, give it to me.
Let it out.
SPG.
Oh.
No,
Am I right?
You're real close.
Oh.
You
You know
renamed
what it is?
Yeah.
It's SPOG.
Oh, he put that OG on it.
But I'm
Original
telling you,
gangster.
again, as
How'd
a
you get
chef,
Snoop Dogg
all
in your
these years
spices?
later, everybody's got these salt, pepper, garlics, but
Yep.
where they're missing the boat is
Onion.
with the onion.
Oh,
Hey.
absolutely. Absolutely. Gotta
Amen.
have that onion go
Amen, brother.
Cook.
I'm
Hey.
telling you,
There
when it lands, you're gonna want to slap your mama.
There is
And
And
very
I'm not
sel-
stealing that from Still Cracker. I mean, God bless him. He's built an empire.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, when the SPOG lands, you're going to want to slap your mama when she eats it.
Oh
Hey.
my gosh.
Hey, all I'm saying is, me personally, as much as I cook, I like to feel like I cook quite a bit.
And good.
Very
too.
Mhm.
seldom do I ever put garlic in a dish that I don't put onion.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's like Batman and Robin, baby. You gotta
They
have
go together.
both.
They
Yeah.
go together.
You got to have them both.
They
he
go
said.
together.
Yeah, it's that baseline of savory flavor.
Yes.
So, do you use 10 ring grill rub much?
Yes.
Okay, so you got not a bunch, but like I'm the guy that talks about layers of wild flavor, right?
Yeah.
So 10 ring is probably my best balanced seasoning.
Mhm.
Everything is in layers, and you've got the layers of the garlic and the onion along with everything else in there. that's going to shine through even more in the SPOG.
I'll tell you what I do. I take what I do with the 10 ring. So I'll take on like steaks or fillets or sirloins, whatever it is, tenderloins, deer tenderloins, smother it in some 10 ring like you would pepper.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then I put me some feather duster or all dusted up on top of it. Oh, my God.
That's what I love about the Hunt Chef brand. You can mix and match all
Give
day
it the old
long.
Ric Flair. Woo!
Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
So Kimmy's sitting right over here.
What'd she say?
She's been MIA through this, but she's been all around. And when you said Ric Flair, woo, she got a big old smile on her face.
Chef, you know it's always a pleasure having you on. We sure
God
appreciate
bless
you.
you guys.
God bless you. Thank you. Keep those seasoning kits coming. We love them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, guys, we have the
Get
QR
your
code.
battle axe. Get your shaver.
Yep.
QR code's on the screen.
QR code is on the screen for the whole website, not just the seasonings. Go there, get you a battle axe, get you the delicious dozen. Don't
Get
just
it
get
all.
3.
Get it all.
Get it all.
I tell you,
Get it
will
all.
not be
Get it on.
disappointed. You will run out quickly.
Yeah, get it all.
Hunt Chef Nation, get after on the limb. Let's go.
That's right. That's right. All right, folks. Remember to check us out at naturesvoicegamecalls.com. Use podcast 15 at checkout for 15% off your entire order.
And don't forget, check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Carbon TV, Gen 7 Outdoors, or wherever you get your podcasts. We just added 3 more new streaming networks this week: Sirius XM Radio, Pandora, and Stitcher.
You know what that deserves.
Stitcher.
I've never even heard of the Stitcher. Woo!
Stitcher, I hardly know her.
All right, we're bringing in the baby.
Uh-oh. Celebrity cameo coming in.
Yep, baby coming in.
Roxanne's been hogging the camera the whole time.
Hunt Chef, meet Liam, the turkey killing machine junior.
Hey, can you give him a
Junior.
Give him a woo!
Woo!
Do it.
Say something.
Eat what you killed, Junior.
That's right. He said, I'm going to eat this microphone next.
All right, guys. Well, remember, these live episodes go up right now. They're on Rumble, they're on Facebook, and it's on Instagram. So if you got any more questions or you want to comment on anything, tell us your recipes or whatever you like to cook in the summertime. You can always post it on there, and we'll get back to you. If you got any questions for Hunt Chef, we'll get back with you as soon as we converse with him. And everybody have a great evening. We sure appreciate everybody listening and watching. Thanks.
Thank you, Chef.
Eat what you kill, people.
Amen.
This episode of On the Limb Podcast is brought to you in part by AMG Network Hosting. If you own a business, you've probably been here before. You're finally away from the office. Maybe you're in a tree stand before daylight, on the water with your kids, or spending the weekend at camp. Then your phone rings. The internet's down. I can't get into my computer. What do we do? Suddenly, you're managing technology instead of enjoying the moment. That's why businesses partner with AMG Network Hosting. AMG Network Hosting provides managed IT services that keep your business running even when you're not there. We proactively monitor your network, support your employees, secure your data, and make sure your technology is working before small problems become big ones. You built your business to create freedom, not to be chained to your phone every time something goes wrong. So the next time you head into the woods, hit the lake, or take a well-earned vacation, leave the technology to us. AMG Network Hosting, technology that keeps working so you can truly disconnect. Contact them today, 304-608-3653 for a free technology checkup.